All right, this is Eric Pryor. I'm from Dudley High School. I am a curriculum facilitator, of course, at the high school level. And with that, I am very well versed in the different courses that we offer here within our math department, which include North Carolina Math 1, Math 2, Math 3, AFM, pre-calculus, and at the moment, Essentials of College Math. My understanding of teaching and learning on an online environment comes from a lot of my experience. I began my career, of course, as a science teacher, transitioned into the career and technical education department, where I actually taught in a computer lab and had a blended learning type of platform where my students would access an LMS. And from that LMS, they would have all of their different lessons disseminated, and they would give them to me via an online platform. I'd grade them. We would discuss them. We would have, as it were, a hybrid class, and that is how I chose to disseminate my curriculum. So my understanding of online curriculum, disseminating information through an online platform, is very extensive. Three strategies that I would use, one in the classroom at that time, and also resources for middle school students. I actually have a middle school student. And one thing that I see is a common theme amongst middle schoolers is organization. So I would implement a lot of strategies that would help them to be organized, whether it's graphic organizers, whether it's different things to kind of help them to develop schemes for the information that they're learning. So with the online platform, it makes it very easy to do that. And I think that you need to be very explicit, especially when dealing with middle school students, with having them to put information in certain places. And so that would probably be one thing that I would do on a frequent basis. So of course, having them to be organized would be one thing. Also, making sure that I'm organized would be another strategy. So making sure that they have a set agenda and set things. I know that the platform is already pretty much set up for us. So being very explicit with videos explaining how, for instance, how they can better organize themselves, how the course is organized, and then also how to make sure that they stay on top of things as far as their study skills, as far as learning the material and things of that nature. A last strategy that I would use, especially with learning mathematics, is implementing some form of practice, whether it is a Khan Academy platform, whether it is a homework type platform where they get immediate instant feedback. So I've seen things like iExcel, as I said before, Khan Academy, and any other type of online platform wherein they could go over that information. Supporting students who are not excelling or accessing the online course. It might take some personal interaction in terms of emails, in terms of, I love to do videos where I show step by step how to do particular things. So all of those things might be some of the things that I would implement, especially for a student that is in middle school. I want them, I usually try to hit different modalities for students, whether it is letting them hear it, letting them see it, and then also being more hands-on with certain things. So all of those things I feel help to build a very good course in an online platform. Communication methods, as I said before, video, audio. We may do a Skype session if need be. I wouldn't want to try to make it too difficult, but I would want to use platforms that the Canvas LMS actually has embedded in it already, so that we can communicate. So communication is key. Because we're dealing with this millennial generation and generation Y and Z and whatever else, double A, I guess we're at now. You do want to keep the lines of communication open, and you do want to make sure that students have different ways that they can correspond with you, and also that you correspond with them. How am I going to fit this opportunity into my current workload? I am a list guy, so I add it to my list first and foremost. Also, I usually have a designated time throughout the day when I address different things. So whether it's early morning, evening, depending on how busy things get, I would implement it into my schedule. So it's a scheduling thing for me. I would write it in my calendar, and then send reminders to myself in my phone and on my Outlook platform through Canvas. I would utilize all those things in order to fit it into my schedule. On a scale of 1 to 4, for being the most comfortable, how well do I adapt is using new technology, I would give myself a 4. Having your own computer lab within Guilford County Schools, you have to go through a lot of software. Semester by semester, sometimes I would have new software that I would have to learn. So I had to adapt pretty quickly, and I've kind of kept that. So I'm of the understanding that if you're going to use technology effectively, you have to be able to seamlessly roll with the punches, as it were. And then the last thing, my level of experience with Canvas. I'm currently teaching a Canvas course. I've taught a Canvas course and actually developed a Canvas course in different platforms. So I'm very familiar with Canvas and also have a high level of experience. As a matter of fact, I'm actually doing a PD rollout for our staff using Canvas. So that's me, Dr. Eric Pryor. Look forward to working with you a little bit more in the future, and just hope that this gives you some indication of my skills and abilities. So take care.